Like a sign.
I think it's working.
It's live.
I think so. It doesn't count down anymore.
We're live, people.
It used to count down.
We're live.
So Greg wants a sign. Hi, happy Winesday. Winesday friends. Happy Winesday.
A sign. Yeah.
Sorry, you started by saying you wanted a sign.
Yeah.
What kind of sign do you want?
I want something that says Wine Wednesday, and we can hold it up as we zoom in.
Oh, so then it's not like zoomed in on you when you're not ready yet?
That's right.
That would be pretty awesome.
It doesn't say you're live right now on my phone. I don't understand. Ooh, here it is. It just came up.
Right, I'm going to turn off my volume. So, people aren't used to watching this on our Will's Wisdom page, so I'm going to share this live out to my personal page, and I encourage any of you who are watching to do that also.
I don't know how to share.
You just hit the share button and you can write a post. See that? Are you on the live? You just hit share. There you go. You just
Done. I did it.
check it out.
I did it.
So
hi everyone. You already said Happy New Year?
No, I did not say Happy
New
New Year.
Year, and it's freezing out.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
We have a thermometer here in the kitchen. I'm going to show you. For those of you who aren't in
I
Ontario,
love how we have a random tap in the background because we Winesday in the kitchen.
For those of you who aren't from this area, you see our thing here. You might not be able to read it. It says -11. Now that's without the wind chill, so it is very cold. I think they said with the wind chill it's -28 tonight.
It's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold. For you American friends, that is in Celsius, people. Celsius temperatures here.
So we had an unfortunate accident right before the last hockey game we went to that Austin was in before Christmas. I got in the car, opened the garage door, drove away with Austin. And,
all was good in his world.
All was good. I closed the garage door, I got there, and then I get a call from my wife who said that she went outside, she heard a large bang.
It literally sounded like gunfire.
The spring broke, the bolts came out of the door, so the garage door, the mechanism came all the way back without the door, and she was stuck.
And so loud bang, like bolts that were attached to the garage come flying at us in the garage. Not ideal, not ideal. So let's have a high shout out to those joining us. I see Megan and Robin are with us. Hi, thank you for joining us, Will's Wisdom. Robin, I am so excited. I just need a shout out here. I am so excited that I met your husband today. So Robin bought some makeup from me, and he came here this morning. Greg was at work. He came here this morning on his way to work and picked up the makeup for Robin. So
he's not like Pokeroo.
He's not a Pokeroo. We
actually have seen him.
We have seen the husband. So it was really nice to meet Mike today.
I can go look at my front door cam and I'll probably see him myself.
Of course, because everybody has a front door camera that they can monitor people coming and going. That's going to make people want to come to our house. Yes, you are on camera, so if your hair was messy or anything was going affray, we could see it. So Robin is saying something, and I can't see it. Can you see it on your phone?
Oh, right, he says that, and then she goes LMAO, whatever that means.
Well, we won't say what that means out loud. That might be wrong. So how do you see that? Because
needless to say, let's go back to the garage story. So the garage door is still broken, and we were hoping, I placed a service call, because the garage door companies were all on vacation over Christmas until January 2nd, like many of us were.
So please know this, I'm a pansy, and I'm parking in the garage. And you get a whole system in your house where you leave from the garage. So everybody's cubbies are by the garage, everything's happy and going by the garage. And so now you're suddenly leaving out the front door. So literally,
our whole way's a disaster.
My parents were here for 2 weeks. So you literally see 4 adults and 2 little humans basically going back and forth from the laundry room to the front door, to the laundry room to the front door. And we're like a herd that just can't get our butts out the door because you just can't. You're so used to doing things a certain way that don't ask us to do another way because we can't. We can't remember our hats or our gloves. And, you know, any people with young children, remember, we have a 6 and a 3-year-old. And getting out the house at all is a disaster.
No, yes, it is.
So,
And
trying to leave from a different door. And then do you know what happened?
no, yeah.
I got this great idea
Do I know
that
I wasn't
would
here.
take my... We have one of those cars that has a what do you call it? Proximity key. So
Yes.
you don't have to put the key in the ignition. So what happens is you don't carry your keys then. You end up with like your keys randomly in your pocket, it's wherever, because you don't need it to drive. You just walk up to your car, get in and drive. So suddenly I have to lock my front door. That's a problem when I don't know where my keys are. So I had to borrow one of Greg's spare sets because I still have not found my keys that are, you know, probably in a coat or a purse or something somewhere. You know, real world problems here. Who else has this problem?
Yes, and because we
Signing
have
too many purses or what?
because we have a garage that was built, or a house was built in the 80s, our garage door is wooden, so it is probably 800 pounds.
He's still going on
I'm
about
done.
how no, because the big deal here of the garage door breaking is that
Because it's so cold, that's the problem. If it wasn't this cold, I wouldn't care.
My parents are here from Florida trying to come to Austin's hockey game. They haven't seen one of Austin's hockey games. My dad went with Greg. My mom is like, well, how are we going to get to the hockey game? We're now stuck in our garage. Can't get out. And so Allie is like, well, you know, I'll just try to go and open the garage from the outside because it's not hooked up anymore. I'll just lift it. You know, a big lift. Yeah, no. Greg had to come back and get us so we could go watch hockey.
Yeah.
So I still am unable to see comments here.
I can see the comments here.
Oh, here.
Look at mine.
Megan said she put that on her wedding registry. What, a garage door opener?
Yeah.
Must have. And you have to put it as part of your marriage agreement that you get a spot in the garage. It's
Really?
true, yes. I may not have married you if I didn't get the garage spot.
Well,
I might have to keep
so
looking.
then I had to rearrange this on my side of the garage so I could get my Jeep in there.
Yes.
Fine.
So right now we have 2 cars, but he has a dream of a truck, and when he gets a truck, it won't fit. I will still have priority parking.
Oh, no. She has the doorbell is what she was talking about.
Oh,
The
the
doorbell.
doorbell.
The front door cam.
Do you see what's happening here? So we have our parallel phones here. See how you see Megan's comment? I do not. Why is that?
I don't know. You'll see it soon.
It's perplexed. No. Are you on Will's Wisdom or are you on your personal page?
I'm on. I just went on Will's Wisdom and clicked it. You don't see this thing either. Anyways.
Interesting.
So
The reason why I asked is because I did a live on the Savvy Oil Squad, which is my members only Facebook page, and I was not able to see their comments, and it was very frustrating to me.
right. And so
Do
speaking.
you see this? Do you
Come
see?
on, tech
do
support, help her
you see this? Tech support cannot solve this problem.
I solve a lot of problems.
He does, but he doesn't know this one. It's Facebook related.
I fixed your Twitter. Or I
Facebook.
fixed your LinkedIn.
Oh my word!
Yes, this is
How
something
many
else.
of
LinkedIn.
you
Listen to this story.
are you on LinkedIn? Hands up! I want a hands up if you were on LinkedIn.
Hands up or say yeah or.
You know, give me a heart if you're on LinkedIn. Do something so I know you're on LinkedIn. Because let me tell you this. So I have not been on LinkedIn in a while. And I decided, I watched some video because, you know, sometimes you're clicking around on the internet and somebody says, ooh, watch me. So I watched and I was like, ooh, I should get back on LinkedIn. So I tried to get on LinkedIn and it happens to be attached to my Rogers email, which I no longer have because I switched to Gmail. That's a whole, that's a whole Bell Rogers situation. So on LinkedIn, I guess I never updated my email address because I just hadn't gone on. You're looking. The comments are still not showing
I know,
up.
but mine are, and I'm giving thumbs up to people.
Excellent. So I try to go on LinkedIn and it says that your email address, it needs to reactivate your password and send you an email. I'm like, shit, I don't have the, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on Facebook or not. Hopefully they don't beat me out. So So sure enough, I don't have this email anymore. So they've now forwarded an email to an email account that doesn't work. So I'm like, crap. So I go on my cell phone and I still have the app. And I'm like, well, it should still work. It remembers my password, you know, all of that. And of course it says, it's been too long since you've logged in, so you have to, for security reasons. And so it sends me an email to my Rogers email that doesn't exist anymore. So I phone. After I had to Google like 4 times to find a phone number that actually worked, all the numbers.
This is Wine Wednesday. I hope everyone's having a glass of wine with us.
Oh, cheers.
And if that's the case, please post the type of wine you're drinking. I'm drinking a blend of Pinot Grigio and
Chardonnay. It's made by Black. It's our
which
black
is the house wine. There you go.
Our house wine.
Now, I'll continue with the story.
So yes, and so please comment with what wine you're drinking. And if you enjoy Wine Wednesday, please hit the share button like we shared it on our personal pages. Share it out. Share Will's wisdom out to the world. So anyway, so on LinkedIn, I phone the number. Of course, this number is not in service. And then so I find 3 other numbers and call them. Then I finally talked to a guy and I said, look, like my email, I don't have that email anymore. I had to prove who I was like a million times over. And then they said to me, don't worry, we can reset your email. It's not a problem. We will get a technician on this. The only problem is that it will take 24 to 48 hours at most. And I'm like, well, that's not really a problem. Like, I haven't had LinkedIn in all this time. I'm totally cool with that. He's like, great. So once it gets repaired, you'll be sent a bill for $49.95. What?
Yeah.
$49.95 to change my email.
So then she calls the real tech support.
Tech support. Super G to the rescue. Super G fixed me up, and now I have a LinkedIn account anymore. So I have not yet.
What LinkedIn failed to tell her was that if you go to a spot on their website, it allows you to send a validation code to your cell phone to allow you to unlock and change your password. That's all it took. That's all it took. You think the guy would have told her that on the phone, but no, he has all these other things he's got to go through, so she wasted a whole bunch of time, and this is what happens.
Megan says, no wine for me. I've got a great cup of tea, but I can't miss Wine Wednesday with the Wills. Thank you, Megan. We love that you're having tea with us. We do not judge tea, coffee, or, you know, my dear friend Robin's probably having rum.
Now speaking of phones, you recently have downloaded a new email app.
I did.
And
are you excited about my email app?
I am, because it's.
I picked it on my own, like found it,
I'm getting her there. What I want to see is.
Did you hear that?
No, what does that mean?
Alexa just thought you said her name.
Uh-oh. She went off.
So I picked a new email app. I'm curious about what people got for Christmas, because I'm excited to tell you what I got for Christmas while we hear about this app that I picked.
Okay, no, but you're going to talk about the app because you're the one using it.
Okay.
And so most people, they use the default apps that come with the phone, and I feel like there's so many options in this app. It lets you search.
So let me tell you first, the reason why I found this app is because I was following somebody on their blog, and they talked about this un.me, which allows you to unsubscribe to crap that you don't want. And so I was like, I have a lot of crap that I don't want. So I thought, I'm going to clear out this year and I am going to undo some of those things in my life. And so Robin says not today. She's drinking water tonight. She's still not feeling good. So I found this app. I went to get this app, and of course it's not available in Canada. And so, but basically this app was, I don't know, in my imaginary world, it was magically going to make all these email things that are sending me emails. It allowed me to unsubscribe to all these emails. So when I went into this app that Greg is trying to...
Show him a picture.
So this is the picture of the icon, but they can't see it. I don't even know what the email's called. It just, the button says email.
You don't know what it's called?
No.
Really?
I love that you chose to talk about something that I...
Go back to the...
If I go to
the Play Store and look at what you have
installed. Going to the Play Store. No, see, unroll.me. That's where I found it. It's called Edison, Edison, Soft. It's made by Edison Soft, and it's called Email.
Let me show you. Click on the thing and zoom in.
He never lets me be in charge.
Click on it and zoom in so they can see. That's what they need to see right there.
Oh,
see?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to zoom in, okay? And you might not be able to see.
If you angle it a little bit, I think it'll help.
Anyways, it's Edison Mail. That's what it looks like, Okay.
So the super neat thing that I'm excited about this email,
But it's keywords here. So this is the key word here. It's lightning fast. Now, I've got a lot of different email clients because it frustrates me when stuff isn't fast. And of course, I work in IT, and I hate sitting there waiting for my phone to spin to show me what the email is. So this thing comes up instantly. Like it's super fast, and it's just great. But it works with Gmail, Outlook, all the different companies.
So the first thing that I look for when I'm in an app is that it has a video. And so when I see the
Alan
app,
likes to watch the videos.
I hit the video button and I watch the video and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm buying into that. That's a good sales video. And so then I'm motivated to progress into more. The other thing is that it's the features of the app that I enjoy. That, he's into the speed and that kind of thing. I'm into the fact that on every email it gives you an unsubscribe button, which I'm very excited about because there are things that I subscribe for that I'd like to unsubscribe for. So there you go. It has that. It also has an auto reply. So if you have ever sent me an email, you know that I have a habit of reading my emails.
Oh, the dog needs out.
Always. I have a habit of reading my emails when I am somewhere that I can't respond to the email. And then I forget to respond to the email. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. I love you dearly. I just read your email and then forget about you because I don't. By the time I go back into my email, I have 25 more emails. So this has an autoresponder. Like it's like when you read an email, there's like 3 options to say something pre-written at the bottom. So now instead of no response at all, you may get an auto-response from me.
Okay, so Megan just asked, do we have to pay for the app? No, the app is free. That's the best part.
We like free shit.
It was free.
We like free stuff.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So Edison Mail. When you type it in, you just type in email fast or something, and it brings it up, and it will support Gmail, Yahoo, all the different varieties that are out there.
But you should definitely check it out because I would give it. I'm going to give it a 4.5 or 5 star on the app scale for Will's wisdom.
Excellent. So we have rated an app. Nobody has told me what they got for Christmas. I want to know what people got for Christmas. We got an Alexa.
Now, most people know that. Well, I don't know. Most people know that, but we are Amazon.
Yeah. So I think that
we really like Amazon.
Yeah, we do, and I think next week we should talk about. Next week we will feature why we picked the Amazon Echo as our device of choice. But what I wanted to tell you about is that. So if you guys don't know what an Amazon Echo is it's like a Google Home. Is that what they're called? Google Homes?
Yeah, Google
Home. They're Google Homes competition, so there's different, there's probably other brands too. But basically it's like this little speaker that you talk to and she does things for you. So whether it's you want her to make you a list, you want her to tell you the weather or the news, different things like that. But so tonight I was tucking Mackenzie into bed and you know what she said to me?
No.
She says, "Mummy, we're out of yogurt drinks. The girl in the speaker said you'd get some."
The girl in the speaker.
So today they have their own little mini fridge and they have a yogurt drink every day with their breakfast and they just help themselves into the little fridge and get their yogurt drink. And she handed me the box today and says, "Mom, it's empty." And I said, "Well, no one told me. I didn't know. We're out." And I buy them at Costco, so it's like an adventure to go get some. And really, it means that you're spending much more money than you are at on yogurt drinks, right? Real world problems here. Too much money at Costco. Anyway, so Austin races over and he says, "Can I tell her? Can I tell her?" And he's like, "Alexa, can you add yogurt drinks to the shopping list?" I thought she was going to say something because she was lighting up over there. And so he was all excited to go add it to the shopping list. So now Kenzie knows that it has, it's been added to the shopping list, but she calls it the girl on the speaker. And she's pretty cool. The girl on the speaker is saying happy birthday to both grandpas this week. She's pretty fun.
So one of the interesting things was, well, I'm just going to say this quick. When you ask her to sing happy birthday, she will actually sing it herself, or you can have her play a song happy birthday. So
I enjoyed the singing feature.
It was interesting that way.
I feel like it helps me not sound as bad as a singer.
Yeah.
Not that she sings bad, but you know, it's a little less. What is Megan saying? Allie, what?
She didn't say anything. She says no wine for me. Oh, she goes, Allie lives on Amazon. I love her comment that every day there's a new box on the front step. And of course today there was a new box on the front step.
There was. I have had sinus issues all week, and I use that salt stuff. You know, like the neti pot?
Neti pot.
Yeah, and so it was half price compared to Walmart, people.
It wasn't half price.
Well,
but, so you got to look at the way it was. So you got 100 packages, and it was $5 cheaper than Walmart's price, which only gave you 60 packages. So
I feel like that's half price.
Sort of, maybe? I don't know.
Anyway, I have 100 if anybody needs some. 100 uses, so, you know, we've got more than a year's
But the
supply.
key is Amazon Prime. That is the key.
It is.
And we will talk more about that next week. Maybe we'll showcase some of the stuff that Alexa does next week.
Yeah. So make sure you're our new business page, Will's Wisdom. Make sure you like and follow our page. We will be Alexa, it's not time for you to talk right now. We will be posting on there daily all different kinds of info and things, whether it be quotes, whether it be gluten-free recipes, you know, whether it be tech advice from Greg. You know, we're going to load you up with all kinds of juicy nuggets on there. So make sure you're following us. If you are enjoying it, please invite your friends to Will's Wisdom and share this video.
And if you're not a techie person and there's something that you would like to find out more about, post about it. And I'll do some research and we'll find out and we'll reveal some stuff online.
Yeah, if there's something that you want us to
constantly
feature on Will's
looking into new
Wisdom,
things.
let us know. As you know, we love gadgets, and we got some gadgets for Christmas. So in the coming weeks, we will be featuring
we got lots of gadgets.
We will be featuring some fun new things. Yeah, so we're going to try to keep our videos around 20-25 minutes. So we're going to tune out for today, and we will see you live next week. If you are watching the replay, let us know that you stopped by, #replay below. That way we know that you came out and that you were enjoying Will's Wisdom. Make sure you're giving us lots of hearts and loves. And we will see you next week on Will's Wisdom. Winesday.
Cheers.
Cheers.